All right, I have a live feed. Let's see. That would be better. Okay. All right, waiting for the tribe to show up. All right, the doors are open, waiting for my tribe to arrive for this edition of Wind Down Wednesday. No check-ins yet. All right. Well, we'll give it a few minutes. This is what I love about you guys. Z's out grocery shopping. There's Gene. Each of you have checked in while driving away from some event or something or grocery shopping or waiting for shift change. Like, I love that. I love that you guys just make my night. Just I don't know where it's from, dedication, whatever, but just the fact that you show up, even in odd places, that's important enough to at least check in and say hello. That makes me feel happy. Got it. That's awesome. Welcome and good evening, Gene. Welcome to this edition of Wind Down Wednesday. I have been busy at work. Not at work. I have been busy at work. My body's beat up, man. I don't know how long I'm going to last tonight. It's been cumulative over the last couple of weeks. I'm so grateful for my clients. I've been working a lot. I just get tired. But it took me 2 hours to put this bookcase together last night. And it's a book shelving unit. And it's helping me get all this stuff out of my storage unit that I brought in. Books, mostly books, DVDs, all kinds of stuff. It's giving me a place to put it all. So I turned the camera angle a little just to try to get some of it in the picture. There it is. It's over 5 feet tall. It's really cool. You can't see all of it. It's like 5 shelves, and I've got all kinds of stuff on it. So it's helping me settle into the space a little bit more, and giving me a place for stuff. So I wanted to get it a little bit in the shot. There we go. So glad you're all here. Welcome. There we go. Thanks for checking in. I don't know who else may be here, but the doors are open. And let's get some music going. I thought it would kind of open it up to requests, I think. I don't have a lot of practice time, or I don't take the time to practice during the week because I'm usually busy and trying to get sleep. For my clients, my sessions, but if it's something I remember, I always say, I'd be glad to do it. Let's see. Let's warm up my pipes with some Steve Bolts. I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair. And I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You've got fireworks in your hair. I love the way you bring me water. When I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. Well, I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror, the way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear, I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. Okay, a little Steve Pulse to open up our Wind Down Wednesday set. V's here. Perfect timing. Good evening. I missed seeing you check in. Thanks for being here. And I think I'll do let's do a double shot of Steve Pulse to open up the set of Wind Down Wednesday. If you look to the east where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs, you could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out into black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And I walk so slowly through the broken glass outside, I'm treading oh so cautiously, I'm wondering where you hide. And I got notes tacked on my walls, and kisses oh so sweet, and all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do you hear me talking here? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up so. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. You look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles will it decorate my floor? I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up a set of. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, all right. This is a double shot of Steve Poltz for my Wind Down Wednesday tribe. Welcome. Thanks for checking in. Z says, heading home, so I won't be able to comment. That's okay. Appreciate you checking in. Thanks for being here. Good to see all of you. The doors are open, but you guys have the, as always, best virtual seats in the house. Let's see. Oh, yeah. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. In the evening, the shadows and the stars appear. There is no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true, to make you feel my love. Oh, all right. There's a request before it was requested, as I say. For V, thanks for checking in. I know you're busy these days, so it's really awesome to see you. Well, I don't know, but I want you all the more for that. And words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. And moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. Well, you have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I sing aloud. Oh. Paid the cost to let it. Now you're gone. Oh, a little Glenn Hansard by request before it was requested. Gene loves it. I'm glad. That was for you. Z can't comment because he said he's on his way home from the grocery store, I think. Yeah. So a little Jim Croce for him. Not a radio release, but one of my favorite Jim Croce songs. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? The night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. head tomorrow. You gotta believe that I'm through wasting what's left of me. So many times I said I've been changing, then slipped into patterns of what's happened before. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things that life's gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, you gotta believe that I'm through wasting what's left of me. 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things that life's gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Yeah, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Oh, I love that song. Oh, there's some Jim Croce by request. Before it was requested for Z. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Good to see you. I think no new check-ins, so got some requests out of the way. I keep forgetting to do this one, so little Dave Loggins. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here for some friends, and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by a cafe where I hope to be singing soon. Please come to Boston. She said no, but you come home with me. And she said, "Hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man in Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. Move up in the mountains so far it can't be found, and throw out love you echoes down the canyons, and then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver." She said no, that you come home to me. And she said, "Hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee." Now the Strifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I have lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing too. Please come to LA to live forever. So California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky living up on the hill. Please come to LA. She just said no. Boy, will you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Oh, I love that song from my junior high days, 7th grade, I think. And oh yeah, so that was Dave Loggins, and he had a pretty famous cousin that did pretty well in the music business too, Kenny. So you might have heard of him. Any new check-ins? Patty Ryan's here. Hello. Thank you. So good to see you. And Kelsa's here as well. Wow, what a beautiful night. Thank you all for joining in and dropping by. I opened it up for requests at the top of the hour because I haven't had a lot of time to practice during these weeks because I'm just booked with clients. And I didn't get any response for those, so I've been playing requests before they're requested, which I love. So I can play a request before they were requested by everybody except for Patty. I have no idea what she would want to hear. So Patty Ryan, why don't you give me an artist or genre? I'll find something. I'll find something close. And Kels is here. I don't play this one often. Hang on a second. I gotta get the opening. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek, and you will find. Ask, and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Oh, all right. There's a little by request before it was requested for Kells, and now that spirit takes over me, it's time to do a double shot of Elvis. As if that's not enough. Patty Ryan, I don't see any. I haven't missed any text. Type in something you want to hear. Give me an artist. Give me a genre. Give me something, and let me play something for you tonight on a all request wind down Wednesday. Let's do. I want to do another Elvis one from Blue Hawaii. Kuipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. See the sweet Hawaiian rose, see it blossom, see it grow. That's the story of our love. Ever since we said hello, Kuipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. As the years go passing by, we'll recall our wedding day. I will be there by your side. You will always hear me say, Kuipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. Kuipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Kuipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Oh, all right. There's a double shot of Elvis. That last one from Blue Hawaii. Patty Ryan says Ira Hayes by Johnny. Oh man. So I have Johnny Cash, but I don't know Ira Hayes. I know the song, I've just never played it that I know of. And Amy's here from Ohio. Thank you for checking in. So I'm doing a kind of an all request because I've been having so many clients the last couple of weeks. I just haven't had time to practice. So, which I'm grateful for, the clients. So I'm just opening it up to genre or artist or something that you know. So far, it's been requests before it was requested, because every time I said a request, I got no response, or somebody checked in after I said that. So I've been just doing requests that I know people like. Patty says any Johnny. All right. So Amy, you chime in too, whatever you want to hear, Patty. So I did a Zoom performance at the Phoenix VA, which I used to do when I was with Musicians on Call. So I've been doing them every couple of weeks, and I did a Johnny Cash medley. Excuse me, that I used to do when I did my live performances, doing room to room bedside music at the VA in Phoenix Children's Hospital. So now we do it via Zoom, and I'm just doing it on my own. And I do this Johnny Cash medley of stuff I used to play when I was a kid. I haven't done that in a while, Amy, but I'm gonna do it. Yep, I'll do it. All right. So when I was in 5th grade. People say they love the stories, so just really quickly, I was in a trio. So it was me on acoustic guitar, my friend Jeff Robertson, who played electric guitar, and the toughest guy I've ever met in school, who was always in fights, but we met a couple years ago through the motorcycle community at the Hideaway up in Cave Creek, and he's just an awesome dude. And his name is Rick Nagel. And Rick sang and always wanted to sing like Elvis, but we used to do these Johnny Cash songs, and we would do like Folsom Prison Blues and I Walk the Line and all that kind of stuff. So our music teacher, because we were in 5th grade, she called us the 3/5, like a fraction, 3/5, because there were 3 of us, and we were in 5th grade. So we were the 3/5. And I have nothing to prove this. It's all true, though. We would play at these little evening concerts where you had like your, 5th grade recitals, and we had an outside band shell, and so we got to play. It was so much fun. Very briefly lived, but I remember that. So there's no billing or no concert or flyer or anything for this, but we were the 3/5, and so I put together some of these Johnny Cash songs, and I have 3 of them that I do a little medley of. So Patty, I'm going to play those, and I warmed up, I guess I would call it, by doing my my Zoom at the VA yesterday afternoon. So thanks for checking in. So here's what I played for and the guys at the VA loved this one. They would gather them all in the lunchroom right about 5:30 for dinner, and that's when I would come and hit. So I had like a captive audience, and I would do room to room. Somebody would guide me through. So I used to do this one. So I put 3 songs together by Johnny Cash. Here's a Johnny Cash medley, so by request. I hear that train a-running, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and the train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now when I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you, because you're mine. I walk the line. So I have to tell you something. I didn't learn this until a couple years ago. If you listen to the song, Johnny Cash does 3 key changes. And after the first verse he goes, and then he hums up. And I always thought it was just part of the song, and I learned as an adult that he had a hard time remembering what key to sing in, and he would hum up to that next note. And so that's what I did. Go to YouTube. You can put this song in, I Walk the Line, and you'll hear him go, and he's not doing it as part of a musical thing. He's doing it to get the key right before he sings the lines, and I never knew that. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. I keep the ends out, hold the ties that bind, because you're mine. I walk the line.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went high. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Well, I bet there's rich folks sitting in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from that prison and that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Woo! Oh man. So I was in the Air Force and stationed up in with my buddy, with Jeannie's awesome husband, Kevin, and we were stationed at Mather Air Force Base in Sacramento. We were part of the 320th Bomber Wing, 320th Security Police Squadron, Strategic Air Command, guarding nuclear-loaded B-52s on 24-hour alert. But in the afternoon, we'd get up because I was working night shift, and a couple guys and I, we had motorcycles, and we would drive up to Folsom Lake and watch the sunset. Then we'd come back, have some dinner, shine our boots, and go to work. It was a nice, mellow night. And so Folsom Lake was right by Folsom Prison. It's about a half-hour away from the base we were stationed at, Mather Air Force Base, Sacramento. So I liked that song when I was a kid, and then it took on even more meaning when I was stationed in Sacramento near Folsom Lake and the prison. Also, another little tidbit. You guys always say you like my stories. I just share useless information. I learned this a few years ago. So when I was a kid, like 9 years old, Johnny Cash put out a live album, live from Folsom Prison. My parents had that album. I used to listen to it. But it wasn't until maybe the last 6 to 8 years ago. No, it was less than that. Merle Haggard passed away. And I read an interview in a magazine with Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard was in prison for 2 years at Folsom Prison. Merle Haggard was in the audience as a convict when Johnny Cash recorded that album. And he had already been doing music. And he got so inspired that he said, when I'm out of here, I'm turning my life around, and I'm going full into music. And you can go read that. It's a true story. And I never knew that as a kid. Merle Haggard was institutionalized for 2 years at Folsom Prison and watched Johnny Cash play on that very album. That's so cool. I love these stories about music and the power that it has to change people's lives. Let me get caught up. Oh wow, look at all these comments. You guys are just awesome. Oh, that's right. Okay, Amy said people are crazy. All right, coming up. Oh, thanks, Amy. Patty, I'm glad you like it. Thanks, Z. Yeah, those are fun songs to play, even just by Zoom right now at the VA. But I love doing them live. B says, loving the music. Thank you. You're welcome for a great set. Oh, thanks, Amy. I know. I feel like I talk too much, but people say, "Oh, I love the stories." It's just stuff I remember. Um, oh, like I just remembered Amy had a song request, so I better remember to do that. Let me see. Okay, hang on. Um, Tim McGraw, second fret. Okay, third fret. I have to remember the right fret. It'll take me a second to remember the opening, so just bear with me. Amy gave me the song request a few years ago, and I had never heard the song, so I learned it. Okay, I think I got it. Here we go. This old man and me were in a bar and we were having us some beers and swapping I don't cares, talking politics. I didn't forget the words. I'm laughing already. I don't know why this makes me laugh. I would never call a woman a chick. Blonde and red hair chicks. Sorry. I stopped laughing doing this song. I'm going to start all over. I stopped laughing at that like half a year ago, and for some reason tonight it just makes me laugh. Because when I sing a song, I'm in the song. I'm picturing myself in the song, and I get immersed in it, and it just makes me laugh. Oh. This is an artist wiring. Mine's crazy, so thanks for bearing with me. This old man and me were in a bar and we were having us some beers and swapping I don't cares, talking politics, blonde and red haired chicks, old habits and new tricks. No, sorry, I forget. And habits we kicked. Talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised. And then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? Said damned if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. Pondered life and death, he lit a cigarette. He said these damn things will kill me yet. But God is great, and beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. And then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. So I stopped by today, just say thanks and pray. And I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. All right, there was my best stab. I had to start that over again. Thanks for that request, Amy, and also for that universal nudge, as I call it, from friends when they say, "Hey, learn this song. I think this would be good for you." And sometimes they get lost in my feed, so I have to rely on text or messages, and I'll go, "Oh yeah, yeah, somebody requested that song." So I try to learn them. Okay. Let me get caught up on the comments. Let me see. Oh, yeah, she said, great set, thank you. I don't know how you remember all those songs. I have no idea what I ate or wore yesterday, but I'm just gifted with being able to, I don't know. How I remember the ones I haven't played in a while, that's beyond me. How I pull those out, I don't know. Yeah, it's a funny line, blonde and red-haired chicks. I don't know why. I stopped laughing at that for a while, and I started laughing at his kids were mad as hell, and then I didn't laugh at anything for a while. And then tonight I played that, and I just started busting up. Let me see. Patty said, gotta run. Okay, good friend. Ellie's here, yay! Ellie's the inspiration, my shiatsu teacher, my mentor, and good friend. She's the one that gave me the sign-off every night, which I will use tonight. Barely made it. Doesn't matter. The doors stay open. We're glad you're here. Yeah, the whistling felt good. What's funny about that is I can't whistle blowing out. I'm sucking in. I know, it's useless information, TMI. Like, that's blowing out. This is sucking in. Maybe everybody else does too, and I'm just the one who didn't know it. Amy says, love hearing you sing that. Well, thank you. Thank you for the, thanks for the request. I enjoyed that. That's a good song. Amy says, whatever you're doing, it works. I know. I have no idea. Trying to age slowly. I keep my mind active. I think that's it. Between doing study and research for my clients and learning all these songs, it's keeping my mind from forgetting things. So, and the rest of it is just a divine gift, I think. All right, we're almost at the top of the hour. I think I got all the requests in and stuff. So, Amy, you're here. Let's end on your lullaby, which I love. Thanks everybody for checking in tonight. It was an awesome, fun night of music. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. And if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam to where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon
is calling, and I am falling. If I could lay down to sleep, praying the Lord so to keep, the night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You forever be my one true love. There you go, my tribe. Ending on the lullaby that I wrote for Amy all those years ago. Thanks for checking in. Let me get caught up on comments. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. Z's home. Thanks for a great set. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for brightening our night. It's my blessing. My honor. Thank you, my tribe. None but love. Thank you all for checking in. It's so nice. No matter how great, how large or small, it's always an esteemed group of my tribe members for checking in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you for inspiring the sign-off, which I'm going to do right now, which Ellie gave us in Shiatsu class. Namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy. Thank you for keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Thanks for being here tonight as part of my tribe as always. And enjoy the rest of your Wednesday wherever you may be, coasting down toward that Friday and into the weekend. And I will be back, as always, on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Fiesta Friday. Oh, thanks, V. Thanks for checking in. I haven't seen you in so long. I was glad to play a song for you by request before it was requested. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for being here to let me help you get through the middle of your week. And I'll be back on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Peace and namaste.